OmniVeo is a breakthrough AI tutor built to help you master complex creative software. The problem with powerful software is that the learning curve is so steep, most beginners give up shortly after starting. Tab switching between YouTube tutorials and your project can be frustrating, and it kills your momentum. OmniVeo changes that by combining three powerful capabilities. It can see your screen in real time. It's trained on deep software-specific documentation, and it speaks to you conversationally, like a real mentor.
Hey, Swarnali Bhattacharya. I am Veo, your personal AI mentor. What can I assist you with today?
Can you help me with initializing a Git repository?
I can definitely help with that. To make sure I give you the most relevant advice, could you tell me what operating system you're using, such as Mac OS, Windows, or Linux?
I'm using
Also,
Windows.
Great. To initialize a Git repository on Windows, you'll want to 1. Open your command prompt or Git bash in the directory where you want to create the repository. 2. Type Git in it and press Enter. This will create a new .git subdirectory in your project directory, which contains all of the necessary repository metadata. Try that, and let me know if you see any errors or need further assistance.
What's the next step?
Okay. Now that you've initialized the Git repository, the next step is typically to add your project files to the repository. You can do this by using the command giteddy to add all the files in the current directory, or gitadd to add a specific file. After that, you'll want to commit your changes with a message using git commit. Your commit message. This saves your changes to the repository with a description of what you've done. Does that make sense?
It does. What should be my first? I just wrote the commit as first commit. Does that works?
First commit works perfectly fine as a commit message for your initial commit. It's a common and clear way to indicate that this is the first set of changes being saved to the repository. After you've added your files using gitadd, go ahead and use git commit'em, first commit, to save your changes.
Okay.
Let me know if you encounter. Are you running into any issues, or were you able to successfully create the commit?
I just used another one. I just created a repository on GitHub.
I see. So you want to connect your local repository to the remote repository on GitHub?
Yes.
Okay. To connect your local repository to GitHub, you'll first want to copy the remote repository URL from GitHub. Then, in your local repository, use the command git remote add origin repository URL. This sets up the connection to your remote repository. After that, you can use git push u origin main to push your local changes to the remote repository. Hey, Toby Bello. I am Veo, your personal AI mentor. What can I assist you with today?
Hi, can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen. So, what are you working on right now? Is there something specific you'd like help with?
Yes, I'm pretty new to Figma, and I want you to tell me about the properties panel here.
Okay, I see the properties panel in Figma. To make sure I give you the most helpful information, could you tell me what you're hoping to learn about it? Are you interested in a general overview? Or are there specific properties you're curious about, like text styles, colors, or something else?
Yes, I'm trying to add an image to this container that I created. How can I go about it?
Okay, I see the container you've created. The fastest way to add an image to it is to select the container. Then in the properties panel on the right, look for the fill section. Click the plus icon there, and by default, it will add a solid color fill. Click on the colored square, and in the pop-up, change the fill type from solid to image. You can then choose an image from your files. Give that a shot and let me know how it goes.
Yeah, it works.
Awesome. Glad to hear it worked. Now that you've added the image, are you happy with how it's placed and sized within the container? Or do you want to adjust those properties as well?
Yes, I want to give the container a little bit of
Oh wow, Chai.
border color.
Okay, I can guide you with that. Select the container, then in the Properties panel, look for the Stroke section. Click the plus icon next to Stroke to add a border, then click the colored square next to the plus icon to choose a color for the border. You can also adjust the thickness of the border by changing the number next to the color picker. Give that a try and tell me if you need any further adjustments.